All right, I made a new club. It's a Callaway Eli Wood 11 wood, and I had Doug Oughton put a X100 shaft in it. This used to be in my Callaway Great Big Bertha 5 wood, or 5 metal wood, and there's a lot of loft in this. I got it to do kind of a wacky kind of a thing to see how high I could launch a fairway wood in the air, and it looks pretty staggering. It's almost like a 9-iron off of a fairway metal. So I don't know, I like it. It may only go 180 yards, and then my 9 wood only goes like 200 yards, I think. 7 wood goes 210, maybe something like that. But I don't know, I like it. It's a good thing to have out of the rough, I would think. And you know, I'm getting a little older, so it's getting a little bit more difficult to hit the long irons. So we'll see how this goes. I like the way the ball comes off the face, and you're actually seeing remnants of dimples off the ball, you know, once these grooves, you know, drive their way into the ball. So it's good. I like the way the ball looks in the air, and I appreciate it. So I appreciate Doug Oughton helping me out getting this steel shaft into this metal wood, and it's a one-off. So it's kind of a rare bird, this one. You know, it's a ladies' club, and you know, I just wanted to get a steel shaft in there, see what would happen. All right, thanks for watching. This is the Knacker Golf's podcast. All right, this is a new club that I got in my bag. This is a Mizuno T-Zoid forged 5 wood that has the Laker shaft in it, and it's a good club. It needs a bit of weighting. I need to put some weighting on the head and also in the back of the shaft. So I'll probably most likely be regripping the club to have the proper weighting the way I like it. But it's a good club. It gets the ball in the air, and you know, look at me looking at it. You know, it's got rails on the bottom of it. It's kind of got a bigger head that's more forgiving, and the weight is more equally distributed, I guess. Hence the wider head. So it's a good club, and that's about it. thank you so much for watching. Okay, there's another little tidbit about this club. This is like maybe the second or third alliteration of the Mizuno Tezoid line that came out in the mid-90s. You know, Nick Faldo won the Masters in 1996 with the Mizuno Tezoid driver, I believe, in 3-wood. And when I saw him for the very first time down in San Diego at the Buick Invitational, and he was playing the new Mizuno Tezoid irons, along with the he was doing the new Ping B60 BZ. It could have been a beryllium copper putter like what he used before, and it was before he went to the Odyssey Rossi putter that he used to win the Masters in '96. But this Mizuno Tezoid stuff was a big deal back in the mid to late 90s, because it was Mizuno's attempt to sort of be more mainstream, I would think, to the American golfing consumer. So I had a Mizuno titanium driver back in the day, back in like the early 2000s. It was used, but it was. I thought Mizuno Tezoid stuff was cool, but they came out with a bunch of other Tezoid forged heads, like the Tezoid, you know, cavity back forgiving iron, and then the Mizuno Tezoid True, which was more like a blade. There was so much of that in the golfing public, or in the golfing market. So anyway, that's a little history on Mizuno Tezoid. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, I'm gonna come back and hit more. So the Tezoid, I thought it was a good kind of a deal. It was putting more of a weighting in the sweet spot as far as the irons go, and they developed this this cool head. They had the Blue Rage line, and I thought the deep blue color of the Mizuno was cool. So okay, this is a Callaway Big Bertha Warbird 3-wood that I got that has the Laker shaft in it. This is a Pro Force 75, which is a little bit more stiffer than the 65. There's a long story associated with me trying to attain this club, or a club, you know, being shipped to me. I actually ordered a club off of eBay, and then I received it and it was broken, and finally after about a month the guy finally refunded my money after not taking responsibility for the fact that it did break. It was a really bad shipping job, but the person I got this club from really did a great job in packaging the club and shipping it with the 7-wood that I was hitting earlier. So kudos to that gentleman for selling a good quality club off of eBay and also shipping it very, very well. So this is a good club. This has a one of those Kelmac Ping sort of inspired grips on it that might have a bit of weighting on the back of the club, but there needs to be a bit of more weighting on the head. So here I am watching the game. So 49ers were playing the Colts tonight, and the 49ers beat the Colts. Anyway, so I forgot to bring some lead tape to be able to put the weighting on this. I wasn't hitting this club very well, but it's still a good club. I really want a club that's properly weighted for me to be able to hit it well. So this is a good club. It's just the regular metal wood. It's not a titanium or anything, but it's still good. All right, that's it. Okay, so this is another Doug Oughton special where I bought this Callaway Big Bertha Warbird 2-wood, and I took it to Doug to try to put a Laker shaft in it, and I didn't bring the right shaft to him, so he had one of these shafts that he wanted me to try. So he put it's a graphite design prototype X-Flex shaft in it, and I think it's really cool. I may or may not. I probably don't have the swing speed for it, but I think it's a cool novelty club to have, and it's a cool shaft because you see a lot of the graphite design shafts in tour player clubs, and they really put that company on the map. And this is it's a good shaft. It's something to work on, and I need to be a bit more. Probably have to up the swing speed to hit this club properly, but I think it's a cool club. It's a Callaway Big Bertha. It used to be a ladies' club. It's a 2-wood, which is kind of a novelty. And it just goes to show that Callaway never really put good shafts in their clubs back in the day. So there you go.
I don't know about starting, but to me, they both should have been in the rotation from day one for sure.
Yeah.
That's that.
Well,
I don't even think that's debatable.
Them is the Kings like the fast break, and I don't think the highest paid guards on the team are very fast break oriented. Maybe they've never really been on a team that loves to run, but I think these two guys would get the tone going with a fast break, and they'll also play a little defense. And now the explanation that Doug Christie gave for Monk not playing was it sounded like junior high school basketball. It wasn't his turn. I mean, are you trying to win or are you trying to make everybody happy, which you can't if you don't, if the guys aren't playing. Now, I blame the GM, who I have not been impressed with. I blame him for this problem with the guards. Christie cannot play 7, or now with DeRozan playing guard the other day. He can't play 8 guards and keep any continuity in the game. It's bound to fail for somebody, and unfortunately, it's really failing for Carter, I guess.
Yeah, Devin Carter's in the G League, and
so that first round deal away.
Bob, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Max.
Yeah, he looks very good. Yeah, he looks good.
He's big, he's smart. I know those Stanford guys from personal experience. Stanford guys, I mean, I went to Stanford.
Thank you, Bob.
I sound like Barry Reynolds. No, don't laugh. I went there twice.
I believe you. I believe you. I'm laughing at Jerry Reynolds' comment.
Huh?
I said I'm laughing at Jerry Reynolds' comment, not the fact that you went to Stanford.
Well, but I went to Stanford not exactly in the normal way. I went to 2 football games over the years. One was when Plunkett was quarterbacking in '69, and I went there when Davis played him in around 2000.
Awesome.
Something like
hey, listen, Bob, always good hearing from you. Happy holidays, my friend. Happy holidays.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Take care. Appreciate you very much, Bob. Thank you very much.